Alrighty. Should be good. Let's see what we've got. How's everybody doing? Hopefully quite well. Hopefully we don't suck tonight. Hopefully we can win a game. Be pretty cool. Alright. Skip. Past the ads. What's up, JD? What's up, Mackenzie? And everybody who's here. I don't really all know who's still here. Slow Burner, Allison, everybody. How y'all doing? All right, let's see what we got. We got Lukes, Springer, and Guerrero deleted off. Pitching for the Tigers will be Kiter Montero. We'll see how that goes. What's up, Gibbs? Braxton Berrios pitching for the Blue Jays. The rest of their lineup will be Lukes, Springer, Guerrero, Bichette, Barger, Kirk, Laperfido, Clement, and Wagner. Basically the same group of guys except for Kirk as yesterday. Keith, Torres, Green, Torkelson, Perez, McKinstry, Dingler, Meadows, and Baez. Again, Berrios pitching, so it's a righty. We'll see. Hey, was it good? Joe, you have a good time at camp? All right. Well, hopefully we can win today. Hopefully we don't play bad. Just to be nice to get one. You had a very good time? Hell yeah. Much better time than watching the Tigers because we've been pretty bad lately. All we can hope is that we win. Truly, that's all we can hope for. Luke Springer and Guerrero Jr. to lead it off. Pretty standard opening. Montero on the mound for Detroit. We'll see how it all plays. Nice, Gibbs. Hell yeah. Not a chance. I think there's a good shot the Tigers can win. Hey, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help us out early on. We try to hit about 20 every stream, so help us hit the like goal. I'd appreciate it. Damn, that's a pretty good score to win by. A lot of runs. We'll see though. That would mean the Tigers would have to stop playing poorly in order to win, and they don't seem. All we can do is hope for the best, though. When Yankees do at third. Oh, McMahon. That's okay. I think he's a little bit of an overrated player, personally. Hopefully, Nolan. For sure, JD. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. And it was funny that they were dead silent until they took the lead. So you know what it, you know how that goes. At least today they're actually here beforehand. At least the one guy is. Yeah, it's a tough place to be. Tigers rode that from May till like 2 weeks ago. That's a leadoff base hit. That's a terrible first pitch of the game, and that's a guy on. All right, Montero. Let's hope for a double play here. Well, if the shortstop wasn't shifted up the middle, we probably would have fielded that, but the shift gets us every time. For sure, JD. Ball one. Are we even going to make it out of the first before we're losing 4 or 5-0? Or what are we doing? One 0 to Springer. 1-1 on a called strike. All right, there we go. That's a pretty good pitch. Didn't catch too much of the middle of the plate. One. Got a swing and strike. It's 1-2. That's a nice knuckle curve. Good break on it. Good late action. Tough to hit those. 1-2. Let's hope for a good pitch. Ball in the dirt. Hopefully that doesn't get the runner over. I don't think it did. 2-2. Runner at first. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Springer, the hitter. He's the number 2 hitter, so we're not very far into this. Fouled away. It'll be 2-2 again. That was a risky pitch on 2-2. Center cut sinker. Yeah. Not terrible because it is a sinker, so it kind of dances out of the way a little bit, but don't really like fastballs around the middle of the plate with 2 strikes. 3-2. Well, this is looking like a walk. He's not talking about your team, slow burner. Hey, there you go. You got a called strike on a nice inside sinker. That'll be 1 away. Let's see if we can get Guerrero now to hit a ball on the ground. FCH 25 is going to 26 in about... What's FCH? What's up, Jonathan? How you doing? Nice to see you. You'll pitch tomorrow or Sunday? One of the two. That could be our only win of the series. Football head coach. Oh, nice. McMahon to the Yankees. Yeah, I seen that. I guess Suarez might be too expensive for the Yankees to try to play for. Called strike 1 on a knuckle curve. Wonder how he's going to do outside of Colorado. He actually, weirdly, I think splits better outside of Colorado. It's like a weird, one of the few times that actually ever happens. Did we just get him? Or no, is that just one? Because we never turn 2. Well, we got one. Oh, it was a roller to the pitcher. Well, at least they got one. 2 down now, runner at second. There's a lot of teams after Suarez. Oh, that's never good. Hopefully it's all benign stuff and just a checkup, Jonathan. Soto to the Mets. Okay. Yeah, you knew he was going to get traded. 0-1. Well, hopefully the Tigers start making some moves. We're a week away now. We'll see if anything happens. I'm hoping we at least wind up with like a Bednar or a Keller. Or both. 0-2. To Bichette. Runner at second. 2 away here in the top of the first. Tigers trying to tiptoe out of a runner at second. Situation. Yeah, that's a ball. 1-0 or 1-2. There's like I think 4 or 5 teams in on Soto. The Mariners or on Suarez. The Mariners, Tigers, Cubs, Reds. Yankees still may be in on him. Who knows? 2-2. The ball's on the paternity leave. Yeah, I don't think he was supposed to be gone for super long. Seattle's of the belief that if you get hot enough and you have a good enough trade deadline and get the right pieces, you can kind of just dominate and win the American League. The American League is wide open this year. So if you're like a playoff team, you should be aggressive at the deadline this year. Oh, come on that fucking call, really? 3-2. We are the home team. We are supposed to get some kind of fucking a little bit of BOTD on those kind of calls. 3-2. Close enough. Don't know why he got the BOTD on a fucking... And they got him anyway. All right, cool. Anyway, they got out. We will head to the bottom of the first. Oh, they haven't had the baby yet? Oh, well, that might be a problem. He might miss his next start. Bichette grounds out. We'll end the first. It'll be 0-0, bottom of the first. Keith, Torres, and Green do up here in the bottom of the first. Keith, Torres, Green, Torkelson, Perez, McKinstry, Dingler, Meadows, and Baez for the Tigers. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a strike. TV show just out my a hair. What's that mean? Things getting got pretty weird yesterday for the Tigers. Oh, for the stream, yeah, it was a fun stream yesterday. It was pretty wild. I think he's already got Schoolball Jr. I think he already has a son. TV show just out by a hair. I mean, they probably did just get him. Bichette's really fast. It's not like Bo's a slow runner. Yeah, that was good. It was nice to see a 0 get put on the board. We got to just take it one inning at a time here tonight to get back into the winning side of things. Oh, the ball 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it was just out. It was just off the plate. But when it's home, it's like, man, that's a really, really close call to give an away hitter. Right call to make. It was the right call. That's why I'm not too bummed about it. But I feel like as the home team, we should have got that with 2 strikes, personally. You're good, dude. You just got to ignore them. And you just got to remember that it's just friendly shit talk for the most part. I'm surprised people haven't. I mean, I don't know if Bichette's going to stay there long term. Hey, that'll be a leadoff base hit for Keith. Keith gets on, 1 on, nobody out. Let's go. That's a good start. All right, 1 on, 1 out. Or 1 on, nobody out. Bo was slaying. Yeah, Bo's great. I'll look at it later. Torres up with 1 on. Let's see what he does. Everybody's due for a big day, so maybe everybody has one. Oh, no. Well, that's a double play. Oh, yeah, great job by Torres. Way to ruin the inning. 2 down. Here's Green. No effort by the Tigers there to prevent that from being turned. Well, here's Torres. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Gonna give up a 3-pitch inning. Call it straight. Well, sorry, 5-pitch inning. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with Bo. I don't know if Bo wants to sign long term. Who knows? There's 2 sides to every contract extension. You know, Blue Jays probably would love to have extended him. I'm not too sure if the other player is interested in such a thing. If you remember, there were major talks on him getting traded if the Blue Jays weren't good at the deadline. I don't know. You guys, I mean, the biggest rumor was he was getting traded at the deadline if you guys were shitty. Then you guys turned it around. So we'll see. We shall see. By the way, it'll be 2-2. Yankees got the... McMahon. He sucks. I don't think it's anything. 2-2. He, doesn't hit well in Colorado. I'm perfectly good on all that. Yeah, but his D... Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, that's okay. 3-2. Totally okay with not getting hit. Listen, if a guy can't destroy the baseball in Colorado, I literally am not interested at all in him as a hitter. Like, zero interest. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to even be like controversial. It's just like, nah, it's whatever. I don't care if if you don't slug the ball at the easiest place to hit in baseball. I don't care about it. That'll be a walk by Green. Nice at bat. Here's Torkelson. Rays and Reds always play each other last weekend of July. That's fun. Cool. We don't need defense. We need offense. Cool. We don't need another guy who can't hit the baseball on this team right now. McKinstry has like 6 errors on this season. He's very good at defense. We've got that covered. Sometimes he shits the bed, but he's only got 6 errors, so I you know what I mean? Was McMahon have like 4? Like, it's like defensively, we're not looking for an upgrade. We have a good third baseman defensively in McKinstry and several other guys. But he literally, fucking McMahon can't hit. 1-1. Go get Suarez. He's got 35, 36 home runs. He's second in baseball only to Cal Raleigh. I mean, that's who we should get. If you want offense, again, defensive shit is whatever. We literally need a guy that can hit bombs. It fundamentally opens our offense up in a different way. You put him between Green and Torkelson at 4, Green at 3, Torque at 5. That's a whole different, and then you put Carp at 2. That's a really wild beginning of a team to try to pitch around. Damn it, that'll be the end of the inning. Well, Tigers get a couple guys on, but a double play kind of stunts the inning, and we'll head to the top of the second, 0-0. Well, we at least got a couple guys on. It wasn't a total shutdown of the offense. We just hit into a double play because Torres is trash. Barger, Kirk, and Laperfido. Do you think the Tigers are going to sell at the deadline? Question mark. But watch us like trade Baez and a few other players. I'd be like, what the fuck? We sold? It's just the most depressing time and we lose the rest of our games. Finish 60 and 102. Be like, damn. It was such a good year too. We just never won again. How long would you watch that season for? Like, what would be the point where you hopped off watching? And Toronto fans, you could answer too. Say you never won again from this point on. You go 61 and 101. What point do you stop watching your team? Is it when they hit 500 from where they are now? If the Tigers lose 16 more in a row, do you just go, I'm all done now? Just watch it till football starts. Like, I got like 2 more weeks. I can deal with it. Either way, top of the second coming up. Once again, Barger, Kirk, and Laperfido. Top 2. It'd take you losing a lot more losses, for sure. Yeah, first 2 weeks after the All-Star break are always a bit strange. Things start to normalize after this first week usually, though, so. I mean, the White Sox have scored like 60 runs since the All-Star break. If you ever wonder what I mean by like there's weirdness in baseball after the All-Star break, that's what I mean. Luis Robert was traded to the Dodgers from the White Sox. Ball 1. Surprised somebody wanted that guy. Called strike 1, 1-1. Oh, that's your prediction. Oh, I was going to say another trade. Damn, it's a busy trade day. 18 likes? Hell yeah. The Tigers have scored like fucking 11 runs and the White Sox have scored 60. That's why the All-Star break is really weird for a second afterward. And you should never really base any of your season predictions on the All-Star break right after. Because boy, do things look weird right after that break. 1-2. Dun, 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 dun. You swept San Francisco after the break. Nice. Barger goes down on strikes, 1 away. Who knows? Cardinals keep losing, and they look kind of bad lately. They've been on kind of a free fall for the last couple of weeks. And they didn't really have the room to fall, you know what I mean? Here's Kirk now with 1 out. Yeah, I mean you're gonna lose games. I don't know. The way I look at it is still everyone in the division's fucking 500 or under. And we're 14 games over, so I don't, you know what I mean? Until it becomes a problem, it's not really a problem. I don't really care about winning the division this year. I just want to make the playoffs. You gotta understand, guys, I don't have as high expectations as a lot of you seem to have adjusted to. My preseason expectations were we make the playoffs. And as long as my team does that, I do not give a shit about the rest of it. 0-2. That's my expectations for this team, and they still look like they're going to hit them. So hopefully we don't completely blow that. If we win the division, that's pretty cool. We exceeded all my expectations for this team. And I'm a very happy boy. 0-2. You got to remember what your season expectations were before the season began. If you're doing better than what you thought your team was going to be doing at this point in the season, then your team is doing very good. Remember, it's a very long 162 game season. Oh, if we win the World Series, I can stop watching baseball. I can retire as a fan. Of sports, even I could stop watching sports because I'd have them all. I'd be a Grand Slam champion fan. I'd have a World Series, I'd have like 6 or 7 Super Bowls. That's foul ball. 2 away though after Kirk grounded out. Yeah, I mean they should go up, sure, but I always maintain the same expectations throughout the year. And if they surpass them, and because again, you got to remember it's a full long season, you shouldn't really be adjusting. But you know, if they surpass my expectations, I'm happy as shit, like they did last year. Did not expect them to make the playoffs last year, and they got in. I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I just wanted it like 85 wins, and they got them. They hit my expectations perfect. Yeah, Cleveland got hot for a second. Wolverines. Pretty sure, like, didn't Michigan just win a fucking national championship like 2 years ago? Technically, WMU just won a national championship in hockey, like a D1. So is it technically Western Michigan? Yeah, I think so. I think we're the last team to win a major championship. Hell yeah, dude. Look at how good we are out here. Yeah. Exactly, Mackenzie. Ball 1. I think we're the last ones to win a championship for the state. Yeah, it's real tough to play the Orioles a lot. Yeah, I get it. In Boston. 2027, the year of the championship. Lions become a dynasty. Gibbs is all fired up right now. Or Ford's all fired up right now. Perez, McKinstry, and Dingler after the flyout by Clement. Bottom of the second coming up. It's 0-0. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Tigers used to play in the East, but then they moved us to the Central, to be fair. Good luck, Red. I hope so, LST or LTS. I hope so, LTS. I hope we win this game. What's up, Trey? Oh, yeah, let's go Tigers. Yeah, the Tigers used to be a Central team or East team. Then they moved us because they realigned everything. Which is dog shit because outside of Cleveland, everyone else in our division's in the goddamn Central Time Zone. Yeah, the Tigers Jays had a rivalry. Tigers Yankees had a rivalry. Tigers Orioles had a rivalry. Tigers Boston have a rivalry. Tigers have most of their like actual good rivalries are in the American League East. For being completely honest, and then they have some really good National League rivals with Pittsburgh, Cardinals, and the Cubs. Those are probably like the Cubs, Cardinals, Pirates, Blue Jays. Those are our truest rivals, to be fair. And I guess the White Sox, we played them the most, I think. So just on principle, the White Sox are one of them too. We played like fucking 3,000 games against them, fucking losers. 0-1. But we played a lot against Chicago teams, like a lot of baseball against Chicago teams. I believe two of our World Series. Hey, that'll be a base hit for Perez. But half our World Series, I believe, are against the Cubs. Hell yeah, leadoff base hit. Let's see if we can get this going here. Here's McKinstry. He hasn't played in a couple days. He should be well rested. Maybe he's got a couple big hits into a gap here coming up. He hits pretty well at Comerica. He takes advantage of the large alleyways. Pause. Giggity. Full homo. Whatever. Yeah, especially early in a game. We don't usually be getting on like this. We got a guy walk. We have 2 hits. That's pretty good. Triple would be big. A double would be cool. Just a single would really be nice. He takes a strike. It's 0-1. You got Perez in your 500 season long draft. He's carrying me lately. Perez isn't bad at the plate for the most part. He's in a little bit of a slump like everybody else, but it's not too bad. He'll get like a single or a double every so often, which is more than a lot of guys do. If he was a little bit better in the field, I wouldn't have any problem with him, but he gets really weirdly lazy out there. 1-1. He has like bad instincts. I don't know what it is. And he's not quite fast. He doesn't like recover fast enough to play like that. 1-2. They didn't have a walk in previous 2 games. Well, hey, that's a good sign. At least we had a guy walk. Shows they're actually trying to figure it out at the plate. Maybe being a little bit more selective. 1-2. About a way to remain 1-2 on McKinstry. Base hit down the right field or down the left field line would be crazy right now. You know what I don't understand? Like I get pitching to weak contact, which is pitching away from a hitter. But I don't understand why you would do that when you have your infield pulled to the like away from he strikes out anyway, so it didn't matter. But I think Perez might have stole second. Let's see if he's out. Like 130 fantasy points in the week crossing the All-Star break. Perez went crazy then. Sheesh. He just stole second, it looks like. So it looks like a stolen base. Wenzel steals his 3rd of the year. Runner at second now with 1 out. Dingler is a single away from getting the Tigers a lead. Let's see if they can pick him up. 1 on, 1 out. Runner at second. Good job by McKinstry to, at least get the runner down to second somehow. Swung so hard it scared Kirk half to death. The fuck? Well, probably shouldn't have swung at that. That's not going to help us out at all. He should just be out for doing that. No, he's going to swing. He's going to take a pitch right down the middle now. He's going to be like, what the fuck, dude? That's backwards. My boy's eager to swing. Swings that ball too. 0-2. Well, for some reason he can't seem to lay off a pitch a foot off the fucking at the very like it's nowhere near a strike at any point. So I'm not really sure what he's being fooled by. It's a shitty slurve. It should be 2-0. There you go. 1-2. Yeah, by the way, if you're a pitcher and someone swings at some garbage like that, you just keep throwing it until they stop swinging at it. Why would you change it? 1-2. Come on now, Dingler. Smart at bat. All right, 2-2. Good take. I mean, yeah, you should beat the Rockies. That's not. What's funny about that? I don't understand what the joke is. Is it that the Rockies suck? It's like, or that I don't get that one, Seth. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't get the joke. 2-2. Yeah, it's like that's what should happen, right? The Orioles are a way better team than even their record indicates, but way better than the Rockies. It's cool that they have that's like the holiday game, but it sucks that Ethan won't be playing for a couple more years. 2-2. Hey, that'll be a base hit. That could get a run in. Perez has decent speed. Hopefully he doesn't miss the plate. Run scores. Runner to second. Holy shit. Did we just score and get a runner to second? Hold. I think Dingler's even safe at second. What's up, Phil? It's going good, Phil. It's been a good night. Hey, Dingler has a double with only one out. So we have a runner at second, a 1-0 Tigers lead here. All right. Let's see if Meadows can't drive a ball in too. Come on, Park Nasty. Ball one. All right, good take. You Blue Jays to lose. You mean need? 1-0. I'm just happy we're scoring runs and getting hits. It's a rare thing for us. 1-1. Damn, Phil. Yeah, we can't. I don't know if we're gonna be any help to that for you, but we can try. 2-1. On the way back from Camp in Dundee. How was your trip to Cabela's? Yeah, nice single. Depending on where it went, could score him. Parker should get something really nice to handle here, though, at a 2-1 count. Maybe give something a little bit of a shot. Fuck, he got out. It was good? Hell yeah. Pops out. Here's Javi Baez. I don't think he's ever had a hit off Barrios. Runner at second. 2 away now after the Meadows pop out. Come on, now just a little single here or something. Maybe Baez can finally get the better of Barrios. His brother. By the way, it's 0-1. Maybe Barrios finally lets Javi get the better off. Maybe he Maybe Javi asked his sister to, get him to throw this game for us so we could get a win. Hey, look at that. 1-1. Hey, you never know. Maybe he's going to throw this. You know? What if he like underhanded one to Javi and just with a 2-run blast happen? I'd be like, oh, that's too obvious, dude. They're going to investigate that. We're in so much trouble now. Fouled away, it's 1-2. Yeah. Barrios doesn't have the best control of his slurve today. First one was nasty, though. 1-2. Maybe Baez finds a base hit somewhere. He lined out. That'll end the inning. We get a run. 1-0 Tigers. Leave a man at second, though. Oh, Baez struck out. Chased a terrible pitch. I don't know why they keep swinging at that slurve. It's clearly a ball the entire time. You know what I mean? Nothing about that pitch looks like you should swing at it, so I'm not exactly sure why they're getting fooled on it so bad. Damn, you guys haven't been number one in the league since 92 or 93, sorry. Or 92, rather. Damn, that's been a long time for you guys. Well, good luck. I hope you guys lose today, though, because I really need my team to get a win here. You can win tomorrow or a different day, but we need this win more than you guys do. So hopefully we win. Wagner, Lukes, and Springer do up. Wagner, Lukes, and Springer. Honestly, we should just split the series. I think that would be chill. When I was watching the games against the Blue Jays this past week, the Yankees playing them, it seems if you pitch them inside, the Blue Jays hitters strike out a good amount. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that'll help. Who knows what the Tigers' plan is? It's not really a request. I'm thinking we can pull off at least one game or two, maybe two this series. You never know. If we start playing good again, we're a really good team. Pretty much we beat a lot of teams we played this year. You got to remember, for you guys to even catch us, it's taken 2 weeks of catastrophically bad baseball. Had the Tigers played better, we'd almost be at 70 wins right now. We'd be at like 64 wins right now, and no one would be near us still. You got to remember, this has taken a catastrophic level of shitty baseball from Detroit for anyone to even come near us. As long as we do good, I don't know shit. We don't know if Scubal will actually pitch this series because his wife still hasn't had her baby yet, apparently. August 26th. Nice, Allison. Not too long, about a month. Called strike one. Hopefully we can get this win, though, because we could just really use a win here to get back on the right side of things. We'll see, though. A lot of game left. It's only top of the third. Barger, I'm not really sure the exact pronunciation. Lukes and Springer. And they get Barger one away. Dun, 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 dun. Here's Lukes. Top of the order for the Blue Jays now. 9-1 and 2 are due up. You got doctor's appointment on the 26th too. Nice. Everyone's got something going on the 26th, it sounds like. I think that's when my semester starts back up too. Can't let the Astros take the 1 seed. The Astros are inevitable. They always rise. Late season Astros, they're unavoidable. 0-2 on Lukes. See, now you have the pressure of needing to be the best team in the league. Good luck with that. What's your question, Miss Allison? 0-2 now on Lukes. Go for a strikeout. Some kind of out. Fouls it off, it'll be 0-2 again. Damn, I was hoping for an out there. Yeah, you guys are playing great, though, Bryden. I wish you were here yesterday, more vocal, when your fellow fans were a little crazy yesterday. I'm not sure what was going on. 0-2. Be a pop out. Please make the play. Somebody catch that fucking ball. All right, somebody caught that fucking ball. Third seed? That's not bad. All right, 2 away. They're 61-42 is their record, Allison. Just about 20 over for them. Time for a souvenir to right field. Oh, here's Springer up. It's 0-1. Day's been good, Jake. How's your day been? Dodgers are actually back up. Oh, how have they been lately? Oh, no. No. Well, that's probably a homer. Oh, no, it's just a fly out, right? Looks like a fly out. Oh, he threw that shit right down the middle, dude. That was a dangerous pitch. It went to dead center. That's the only reason it's not 2-0 to right field. Christopher. You almost called that, Christopher, but it went to dead center, and I think Parker Meadows might have robbed a home run. Did Meadows just take away a 2-run homer? After tonight, Will Wagner is going to Tubertown to watch his dad be. Is his dad Billy Wagner? Oh, it's just a routine play. Well, yeah, it probably just fell short. His dad is Billy Wagner. Oh, no shot, really? Oh, he does look like Billy Wagner. That's so cool. Fuck yeah, dude. Is his name also Willie? Is like William? Is he Bill? Is he Wagner Jr. technically? He went to the warning track. Okay, nice play. Nice play. 1-0, bottom of the third. Tigers protect their lead for the first time in what feels like fucking weeks. Shit, did I just mess my mic up? Nope. Okay. Especially if you put a little bit of weight on Wagner. That's cool. What's crazy is there's like all kinds of like children of like stars playing. There's like Manny Ramirez's son, David Ortiz's son. I think Sheffield's son is playing. Obviously, the Holidays kids. Well, it's just he goes by Will, and his dad's name is Billy. And Billy is short is like a nickname of William usually. Hey, I'm glad you. Good luck with DoorDash, and you making some good money. Springer's just a great all-time hitter. I don't know. He's just a big, strong guy. He's also what, like 6'4", fucking 250 pounds of solid muscle, man. I don't know. Springer's another guy that's built like a football player that for some reason plays baseball, kind of like Aaron Judge. 0-2 on a foul tip for Keith. Top of the order for Detroit, by the way, Keith Torres in green. Yeah, Vlad's dad is Vlad Guerrero, but that's everyone knows that. You got 65, been a good night. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty righteous. Good. It's pretty good money, like $30 an hour. Yeah, I mean, he looks just like his dad, one of the greatest fucking right-handed hitters ever. His dad may not be one of the greatest right-handed hitters. I'll amend that. His dad's one of the greatest free swingers of all time. In that he didn't really give a fuck what he swung at. He was going to swing at whatever he like. You know what I mean? Vlad Sr. was a very interesting hitter. Keith strikes out one away. Son of a bitch. Yeah, Joel. I wish we'd been playing better too. But at some point, it's yeah. Hopefully we do play better. Yeah. For sure, Allison. I don't know what that. Yeah, the Blue Jays won too. By the way, it's 0-1. Yep. They won back-to-back World Series, I believe, in 92 and 93, and then they've been pretty quiet ever since. Yeah, it's been a pretty... Yesterday was almost 200 people. It was pretty crazy. 1-1. I appreciate everyone hanging out. There's probably a sizable number of people who watching the Blue Jays, for the Blue Jays, not the Tigers here. And that's okay. 1-1. Appreciate everyone who's dropped a like on the stream too. Thank you very kindly. We try to hit 20 every stream for a like goal. Damn, that'll be the second out of the inning. Torres is useless once again. He's already contributed to 3 outs in a matter of 3 innings, which is a crazy way to do that. There's like only 700 fans at Orioles Stadium. That's not good. Yeah, you guys came pretty close. You just didn't make the World Series. Green up now with 2 away. No, most people are fine. No one's been weird today. Everyone's chill. Yesterday was weird. Well, Green gets out on the first pitch. We'll head to the top of the 4th. The score remains 1-0. Yeah, I don't know. There were 2 guys here yesterday that it wasn't about baseball. It was something else, and they were taking it out using baseball as like the means to take out whatever weird thing they had going on. Don't know what it was about. Who cares? Guerrero Jr., Bichette, and Barger due up here in the top of the 4th. I noticed that the Trend of Tigers, we do good when we have our City Connects on, but with typical white unis. No, we typically been winning a lot this year. Who knows, Tom? Who knows? You're just here for the shit show in the top of the 9th? Maybe. If we can get it to that point with the lead, I think we could win the game. What's up, Jacob? I think our bullpen has the fewest blown games in the MLB at this point still. And, fun fact, if we're leading the game after the 6th inning, we're 51-2 in those games. Good, I'm glad it did, Christopher. I'm glad I triggered people that much. Very funny. One of the things I'm very good at is raging people. I'm a maestro at it. You fire off a few really funny things to people about the shittiness of their country, and they get really pissed off. It's too easy. Fun stream, funny night. Anyway, here's Guerrero now, ball 1. Yeah, I was a little bombastic in somewhat. I was kind of fucking around. I was trying to bait people into getting pissy because I kept saying Canada's owned, and I was just like, yeah, that's a very funny thing. Because Canadians get really mad about it. And again, it's just kind of a knowledge of who you're trying to fuck with a little bit. No, home teams are supposed to wear their City Connects on Fridays. And I think the away team can as well. It's like their choice. 1-0. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no one thinks that's a big lead. No one thinks that this lead's safe. 2-2. Unless Kiter decides to throw another Maddox for no fucking reason. That'd be pretty cool. We could really use that, actually. Maddox or fucking Montero just has another freak game like he did last year. Throw like an 80-pitch fucking complete game for us. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that's going to be down. That'll be a leadoff double. Hopefully we can strand it. What's up, Jake? Jacob. Well, that'll probably be the run that ties the game soon. I don't really see anything on the screen that would indicate that, but all right. Again, you should probably not take a lot of what you see on like those call screens as accurate all the time. Runner at second. Why is he at third all of a sudden? Why did he go to third? Did he just get to go to third? Did we just let him walk over to third base for no reason? There's no errors. Why is he at third? Oh, he balked. Nice. All right. Oh, no, it was a ground out. Okay. Never mind. Bichette grounded out 2-1 away. There wasn't a balk. It was a ground out. Runner to third. It was a slow ground out to the first baseman. That's how he got over there. I was going to say, how the fuck did he get over there? They just, for some reason, it froze up and didn't do Bichette's that bad. He must have swung at the first pitch and hit it. 1-1 on Barger. Hopefully we get a pop out or something. Tigers are playing in, so it looks like they're going to try to cut the run at home if fucking Guerrero decides to go. Running at third, 1 away. Tigers need a quick pop out or some shit. Maybe a hard ground out. 2-2. Batter calls time. I don't think they'll do that with Guerrero at third. Plus, the Tigers are playing in. That's a really silly play. They'll gun fucking. I don't think though. I think so. Yeah, bloop would be pretty bad, but again, you can get back quick enough on something like that. Strikeout would be pretty cool. Ball 3, not great. I don't think that got away from the catcher enough. Full count. Runner at third. 1 away. You kind of throw a good pitch right here. That'll get the run in. Oh, that'll be another double. Well, that'll be a double. 1 out. Yeah, fuck. Tie game. And here comes the Blue Jays fan who was quiet the whole time. 1-1. Runner at second. 1 away. What's up, Eric? Called strike 1. Well, let's hope our offense actually does something tonight or gets more than one. Oh, 2. Hope for a good pitch here. Yeah, it'd be nice to have some one of our good bats back. Maybe make a trade for somebody to fix things up a little bit more. He should be back pretty soon. He is doing a rehab. Hey, there we go. That should be the second out. Runner will get to third again, though. Two down. Runner at third. Let's hope for a fucking out here. Here's La Perfido. That would be cool. He seems to be a tough out for people this year with the numbers he's got. Ball 1. Ball 1-1. 2-1. Come Come on now, I need to pitch better than this. See if we can't escape with at least a tie. Two, 2-1 here for La Perfido. Fun last name to say, by the way. It has like the right number of just the right sounds mixed together to be a really fun word to say. They get him. He's very quick. Probably not. We suck at fielding. Was he safe at first? Yep, he's safe at first. We can't field. Damn, bias sucks. We can't even get outs on grounders anymore. That's really bad. 2-1. That's really bad. Well, GG Toronto, you guys are gonna win this game. We're not fielding the ball again. Can't win the game when you play like that. Here's Clement. Oh, another error. Yeah, what a surprise. Well, yeah, GG, you guys. That'll be a base hit. 2 on, nobody. 2 on, 2 out. Here comes a 3-run homer, probably by Wagner, just to put the game out of reach. Well, here's Wagner. 2 on, 2 out. Pretty much, Christopher. Yeah, this game's over. Well, it was fun, but yeah, that's about game for the Tigers. We've already given up fielding at this point in the game, so that's that. We gave it a good 4 innings, Ellie. We lasted 4 innings tonight. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Could have escaped with a tie, but for some reason we decide we don't play defense anymore. It's a bold strategy to try to win a game when you just decide to just not play defense. Fucking losers. Just give up the 3-run homer. Get it out of the fight. Oh, that's a ball. Now the umpires are like, yeah, now we're not even going to call strikes. So ball 1. They probably will, man. They suck now. They've given up. Look at this horseshit play. Can't feel the ball anymore. 2-0. And we can't pitch anymore either. Probably a good idea to pull this guy, but they're not going to. They're just going to let him run the score up here. Wow, a strike. It's 2-1. Maybe we can get out of the inning without giving up 5 runs in this inning. They don't have to give up 5 runs an inning. We don't have to do that. Not a requirement at all. Hey, that's called strike. All right, well, that makes up for the fucking other call. 2-2. Hey, one more good pitch and we can maybe get out of this. Hey, look at that. It's only 2-1. Holy shit. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's not so bad. We only gave up 2. We can come back in this game still. That's not 2 runs, too many runs. We can score 3 runs in a game. I think we could score that many. I don't think we're that bad. I know that's a lot of runs for a team. 3 runs is very greedy. Like, I think 3 is okay to hope we can score. Well, if we lose this game 2-1, people will be like, I can't believe Kiter Montero fucked us in the second or in the fourth. And I'll be like, yeah, it's totally fucking Kiter Montero's fault we lost that game. Bottom of the fourth. It's like when we lost that fucking Flaherty start like 3-1 and everybody's like, fucking Jack Flaherty. And it was like, we lost 3-1. What do you, how is that Jack's fault? Hopefully you guys are. Maybe you guys are out of energy from yesterday. You never know. Torkelson, Perez, and McKinstry here in the bottom of the fourth. And stop watching, Freddie. I don't know what to tell you. Torkelson, Perez, and McKinstry. You don't have to watch them. You just watch something else. You should free yourself. Watch something you enjoy. Pick up a hobby. You could try sunning your asshole. It's always a funny thing to try to do. Some people say that has health benefits. Yeah, we should let a pitcher who's giving up 3 runs an inning go 7 innings, so that way we're down 14 runs in the 7th. You're a smart man. You're a smart man. Data says second or third time through the lineup is a good time to pull a pitcher. I'm going to listen to what the actual data says, not whatever your name is. Huh? We're good. What do you mean we're down bad, B Major? That'll be a fly out, 1 away. That's a fucking whatever. No, I'm making fun of this guy. I'm trying to give him advice on things he can do other than watching baseball and complaining all the time. He could sun his asshole. He could, you know what I mean? There's plenty of other hobbies one can get into. All right, strike 1. I don't know what we're swinging at up there. Oh, 1. For sure, Joel. I don't know. Scoring more than 1 run a game is pretty hard for this team anymore, Phil. I don't think it's possible sometimes. 0-2 on Perez. We have no fight or fire in us. Them 2 runs might have demoralized this team, to be honest. I think it might have took us out. That might have literally killed the team. I'm not even joking. I think 2 runs in 1 inning fucks us up and we're dead now. I don't imagine we get another hit in this game. An unfortunate reality, but, you know, it is what it is. We actually have several significant injuries right now, Christopher, but, I mean, I guess that's good analysis. 1-2. 2-2. And in baseball, 1 or 2 players being out is pretty significant to a team. That depends on pretty much every player being there. Yeah, your team isn't built around a bunch of 22 and 23-year-olds, though, so that's kind of a difference, right? 2 out. Bottom of the fourth. Our 2 best players are 24 years old, so I don't really know if we can compare our offenses. No, not really, Christopher. We just got to get healthy again, and we'll probably be good again. Really, it's just one guy back in the offense, and we're probably good again. The reality of that. See, I don't know how much you understand about baseball, but like when probably the best raw hitter in your lineup goes down with an injury, does your team suffer or do better? Especially when your team is a bunch of 24-year-olds. Figure it out. I don't know. I'm sure you'll say your team would do better, but your team's composed of a bunch of 30-year-olds and a bunch of veterans on second contracts. Yeah, it doesn't work. If you guys lost Guerrero, your team kind of implodes inside of itself. The threat of him in the lineup is very vital to your success, right? Like I'm talking, you miss him for a month. How do you think that month goes for you guys? No, I'm talking you lose your best probable hitter or your most dangerous hitter, and then how does the rest of the lineup respond? Probably not very great. I would imagine Springer's at bats get a little bit worse because he's not getting pitched to the same way without Guerrero there. I would imagine Bichette's at bats change because he's getting pitched to because he's not protected hitting in front of Guerrero anymore. Yeah, Varsho isn't your team's best hitter. McKinstry walks. The fuck? I'm talking about Guerrero. Cool about I don't give a shit about no Varsho. Your best hitter, Guerrero. Yeah, your team wouldn't be good. If you're being honest, your team would suffer. The Tigers are, well, oh, you would do just as well without Vlad. You'd be the same offense without Vlad. You're a liar, dude. You're the most dishonest person I've ever talked to. Okay. Yeah, you guys would definitely not even struggle without Vlad. That's why you paid him $500 million. Got it. 0-1 to Dingler. I'm not going to even talk to you about baseball. I understand I now know your knowledge of baseball. Thank you for sharing it with me. 0-1. Vincent's the only Toronto fan that might actually understand how baseball works. Yeah, when your team's best hitter goes down, everyone in the lineup gets a lot worse, especially when your team is composed of a bunch of 24-year-olds. So Burner, you think your offense would be like better without Vlad? I guess I don't know what you guys. I don't know why you guys think that. It just genuinely, if you think your team would be the same without Vlad for a month, you're not very smart. I'm not. That's all I have to tell you. Like your team doesn't operate the same without him in the lineup. Sorry, I mean it's just the reality of how the game works and how lineup construction works. There's a reason he hits where he hits, and the people around him hit where they hit. You're acting as though you're saying like shit like next man up when I'm explaining to you our best player, our best pure hitter is out in Kerry Carpenter. And you're saying next man up shouldn't matter. Your team it shouldn't affect you. You're basically saying that if Vlad Guerrero was out, it wouldn't affect your team at all. Like that's a very wild thing to say. That losing your team's best hitter wouldn't affect your team. That's what your next man up. If you lost Vlad, you guys would be the same, right? Yeah, over a month. Do you think if he's gone for a month, not one game at a time here and there, do you think that would start to add up? There's a reason they played Vlad $500 million, dude. But all right, you guys know more, but you guys don't understand how fucking lineup construction works. But you guys definitely know more about. All right. Well, I'm done with that conversation. Anyway, Luke, Springer, and Guerrero Jr. do up top of the fifth. I don't really expect Canadians to understand baseball, like high key. You guys got a good team, but you guys don't understand why. It's mainly Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Mark, there's no point. There's no point. They they think their team would be better without Guerrero. And it's crazy that they think that. Luke, Springer, and Guerrero do appear in the top of the fifth. They don't understand. They think it's magic why fucking Springer's hitting the way he's hitting at 36 years old. Take away Guerrero and he doesn't hit like that. For a month, I bet you his average drops almost. His OPS would drop nearly 100 points in a month without Guerrero. or Bichette. One of those two suffer without him in the lineup very badly. Batting average is a retarded statistic to use. OPS is the statistic. Now, do you want to know why Springer has an 872 OPS? Because the guy behind him is such a problem to deal with that they fucking pitch to him and they'd rather deal with Springer than Guerrero. Dude, your lineup is so dependent on Guerrero being right there. The rest of it falls into place with Vlad at 3. Because again, Bichette gets pitched to differently being behind. Like it's, there's almost always somebody on for Bichette. Like the whole thing like adds up because of Guerrero. Like there's a reason they're all where they are. And do you not know that? Like, do you think he just plays no role in your team? That's crazy, dude. But whatever. All right. I mean, it's your baseball team. I guess you watch him more than I do. Maybe Guerrero sucks at 290 at 845 with like almost 20 home runs. Yeah. Yeah, he's terrible, man. One of the best defensive first basemen. Yeah, I don't know why you guys want him. I don't know. Ball 1. He does nothing for your team. It's crazy. You paid him $500 million for no reason. Tigers are just not getting hits right now. 2-1, top 5. Let's hope for a quick inning here for Montero and company. Top of the order for the Blue Jays once again. It's Luke, Springer, and Guerrero. It's a 1-1 count for Luke's. Yeah, that'll be a hit. Well, that's a start of a shit inning. Probably. Oh, look at that. If there would have been a shortstop playing shortstop, that would have been an out. Yeah, they don't think he's any good, Miles, I guess. I don't know. What's up, Miles? You're literally saying that your team wouldn't be bad if Guerrero's out, and saying the Tigers shouldn't be bad because guys are out. Do you know what that implies about your own team, Slow Burner, right? Do you know how that works, right? When you say something like we should just have, like, dude, you gotta like think about that for just like a second, okay? Think about what you're saying about the Tigers, then apply that to your own team. Be like, oh yeah, I am saying the Tigers. You're basically saying we should be just fine without Carpenter in the lineup. Like we should be just fine, and it's clearly like, no, when your best player goes out, you don't play just fine. You tend to struggle, especially when your team's like a fucking 24 years old. Like Baez may be our oldest player at 32 years old. And that's like a dramatic age increase on the team. See? They do not believe that their team would be any worse without fucking Vlad Guerrero. Again, they say things like one man doesn't make a team, next man up, you should be fine without him. So you're saying basically that your team wouldn't be fine without Vlad. We're not saying that. We're just saying next man up and that your team should be fine without your best player, one of your best hitters. What are you missing here? It's like, again, you don't understand the situation. You don't understand complexity. You don't understand what it's like. No, it's not. It's literally like when your team is constructed around a player and them being in the lineup and he's not there, especially when your team's like 24. It's not going to go well. Your team's going to really suffer. You're going to really struggle. Again, I don't think you guys understand that like our team isn't like on like half of them about to retire next year like you guys, I guess. It literally does actually fuck a team up really bad. Actually, it can like really, really bad. So that's all I got to say. Yeah, one guy being out actually can completely tank a lineup. Actually, well, it explains why we can't hit all of a sudden. I mean, there has to be a reason why we're losing. All I'm hearing is a reasoning for losing. Yeah, I mean, there has to be a reason why the Tigers are losing. Do you think it's just magic that we can't win games? It's just like, well, that's the devil. That's the baseball gods say we can't win. again, do you not have an understanding of how offense and defense are woven together in sports? All right, so when you're pitching, do you think it's easier to pitch? Do you think there's less pressure and less stress when you're pitching when you're up, when you're leading in a game or trailing in a game? That'll get runners to third, first and third, nobody out. We probably should get Montero out. Okay, I'll answer the question for you. It's much easier to pitch when your team has a lead by any number of runs, specifically 2-3 runs. So, or when you know your offense can't score, your pitchers are suddenly under an immense amount of pressure to not let anything happen, which is when you start making mistakes. Now, pitching should flow with the offense. So when your offense is good, your pitching should be good because there should be less stress on your pitchers to have to overperform. So they're not overthinking, they're not pressing. But when you start pressing and when you start trying to overperform, you start making mistakes like you've seen from Detroit, and it kind of snowballs. I don't kick people out for talking shit. But again, slow burner, you've been talking shit this entire stream just to let you know. Like the entirety of the stream, you've been running your mouth. LTS, yeah, they just. It is what it is. That'll be a double. It'll be for second and third. Yeah, this game's over. 3-1. GG on the win, you guys. When you say things like, all I'm hearing is excuses to lose. Yeah, like that's talking shit, dude. You're talking shit actively when you say things like that. So when I talk shit back to you, stop acting like a baby. How am I a sore loser? I literally just said good game. Once again, these guys are sore winners. They're mad about winning. I've never seen anything quite. I literally said good game. Congrats on your guys' win again today. No, this game's over. It's 5-1. We're not scoring 6 runs. Man, you're like a crazy victim, slow burner. You got a crazy victim complex. Brother is like, I say good game. He's like, wow, what a sore fucking loser. It's like, what? What are you talking about? He says some shit like, he's like, he's been talking shit for basically this whole thing, trying to be confrontational. I throw it back at him. He's like, what's your fucking problem, dude? What a baby, dude. Grow some thicker skin. I know in Canada you guys are Charmin soft, but holy shit. I have not started a single. Everyone here will testify. I've started nothing with you, slow burner. I have only responded to you. Tyler Holton will come into the game. Everyone here will back me up on this. Even Blue Jays fans can back me up. I have not started a single thing with you at all. You fucking, dude, you've come at me every time, and I've only responded to you on purpose. I have not addressed you once at all unless you've addressed me directly. Go back and listen. Go back and look. I've asked you to repeat things, and you just won't answer questions that you've asked me, and then I've asked for. Dude, you're dog shit. Yeah, as I was, that whole thing started because you idiots said I was like, when I said like, oh, the Tigers aren't doing very well because we have injuries, and you're like, oh, that's a bullshit excuse. It's like, that's talking shit, right? And how have I ever talked? How have I been a sore loser? I've literally not once been upset that you guys are winning this game. I acknowledge we played like dog shit, and you guys are playing great. Explain to me how I've been a sore loser once. I haven't started anything, dude. Yeah, I know my teammates have been very good. Why are you so mad that you're winning, slow burner? You okay? Why is Montero still? Oh, at least Holton's in. Oh wow, Holton immediately gets an out. Probably should have replaced him fucking at the beginning of the inning. 5-1, runner to third. One away. Yeah, I have no problem with the Blue Jays or their fans, really. It's just like 3 or 4 guys who my attitude stinks. What have I done to have a dude? So you're the only person that's been weird today. I have not started a single problem. You and that other weird Canadian guy. Like you and Christopher just need to have a problem with me for some reason. I'm not sure. Are you guys mad that why are you mad you're winning? Can you answer the questions? Oh, that sucks for Santander. Hopefully he's all right. Yeah, Dwayne, it's not great. This game's over. The Blue Jays have won this one effectively because we're not scoring. By the way, we've also given up like 4 hits on ground balls that should have been wildly fielded because AJ keeps shifting us like idiots. At some point, I hope AJ reviews the shifting stuff because that's like actually been murdering us lately. The amount of hits that go right where we would have a fielder is enraging. There's been 4 of them in this game. And that's all coaching. A lot of our problem right now is coaching, by the way. AJ's like not focused or something, and I'm not really sure what's up with him. Oh, that's awesome. Good out for that's another run. Well, hopefully it's a sac fly. Nope, a blue pit. Because our infield was playing in. God damn, dude. Just infield's all the way in for some reason. He just flips it over fucking in the short left. Well, 6-1. Yeah, not great. We suck ass. Well, hopefully we can still make the playoffs. I don't know. It looks like we're gonna blow the division and everything. This is cooked. I don't know what's up with AJ. They just don't want to win anymore. That's all. They just quit. I don't know what's up. It's all good, JJ. Just ignore him. I think he's gone. Well, damn, that sucks. Sorry, we suck today. It's a fucking. No, it doesn't end in the summer, but we've completely given up at this point already in this game. I'm only gonna watch this for so long. I'm not watching another fucking blowout all the way through tonight. Two on, 1 out. You know what? I'm gonna just start banning retarded people. See you later, Brosy. You're gone. I'm not dealing with negative fans. I'm so sick of people like you. You're gone. Fuck you. That done with you. See ya. No reason to be negative. Fuck you. Eat a dick. Anyway, Wagner up. I actually don't care when my team loses. I'm more mad that my team's playing like shit. Like, congrats to you guys on the win. Oh, come on, at least call it a strike, dog. Like, they don't need to be helped. They don't need the assistance to win the game. That's bullshit. I'm more just mad at my team playing the way that they're playing. It's awful baseball. Because again, I don't care about losing. Sometimes you lose. Come on. Yeah. Like, hey, I'm so annoyed at people texting me right now. Holy shit. 1-2. Yeah, you have a good one, man. Yeah, Tigers decided to lose again today because they suck. And they're playing pretty lazy, shitty baseball, so they clearly just don't want to win again. At this point, it's just like they just don't want to win. Like, there's no other explanation for the shitty play. They're just, oh well. And they must assume by some kind of weird magic that they're going to start playing good again. That's like it could be my only thought is we think we're just gonna like click in and start playing good because where the fuck is the urgency? It's like they just literally are expecting like suddenly that they'll be good. Like it's just like I think it's management is a big problem right now. They're out of place defensively all the time. Like if you go watch a lot of the hits that happen, if they're like I'm telling you, go watch a lot of the defensive alignment on hits that happen. Um, you'll see a little less than 60, like 58 or something, 59, maybe 160 because we're at game 105, so whatever number that is. If you watch the Tigers, like if you see where the hits are going, oftentimes the things that are fucking the Tigers are their hits going right between where the second or the shortstop would be because guys figured out how to hit the ball the other way, and that's been killing us since the Mariners series or the Rays series before the All-Star break. The guys are just hitting the ball and fucking against it, like against the shift on us. No, I just get rid of retards in my chat that have been annoying for like 3 straight days. Guys who are just looking to fight. Like, if you're a Blue Jays fan and you're in here talking shit because you're up 6-1 and you seem aggressive about being up 6-1, I'm just gonna get rid of you. You're just here to cause a problem. So yeah, no, I'll get rid of you. Do you have a problem, Brigade? Should I let you run and talk your shit about being up 6-1 and be like weird about it? Am I supposed to just fight with people for the whole stream, Brigade? We don't actually ban people. Those guys just were annoying, and I didn't feel like fighting with them for another 2 hours. Yeah, fuck off, Jim. How about you go somewhere else here? We'll get rid of you too. Go somewhere else. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck off. Crybaby ass. You're 65 years old and you're crying about fucking a live stream. I'm not gonna just call the game. It's 5-1. It's 6-1 now, man. What am I supposed to do? Call fucking balls and strikes? Oh, base hit. Congratulations. I'm not gonna call balls and strikes when it's 6-1. I'll tell you when something big happens. I haven't missed a single out or a hit yet. 1 on, nobody out. Top of the 5th or bottom of the 5th. Sorry, I forgot we're away. We're home. Hopefully, James. Hopefully, we'll win. Yeah, let's just get rid of this fucking retard too. Yeah, I mean, they are retarded. It's very obvious. Wagner and the Jays lineup should be leaving the game soon to attend his father's. That's awesome, William. We're all excited for Billy Wagner in the Hall of Fame. At least he's probably going to be knowing his team's going to win. Anyway, here's Baez with a 1 count. Yeah, I have no problem just getting rid of people. It's the fucking easiest thing. I don't give a shit. They're not going to watch the channel a single time after the series ends anyway. Get rid of them. Fuck them. And again, you could be a fan of another team. I don't really give a shit about that. You can even talk shit, but the way those get, there's a different kind of energy that you pick up in people. Having done this for a little while. 2-2. Those people aren't here for anything other than to be miserable and cause fights. Hopefully, JJ. Well, if Scuball even starts tomorrow, he might miss a start because I don't think his wife's had the baby yet, has she? He might still be gone. Got to remember, he's on paternity leave. 2-2. And Baez strikes out. Top of the order for Detroit. Here's Keith. I just hope we start winning again or playing better baseball. This is pretty bad. Yeah, no problem, DB. I'll call you a retard too. I don't really give a shit. Got a problem with it? Cry about it. Don't watch the channel. I genuinely just really don't give a fuck. I don't do this to have a big YouTube channel. I just do this to watch baseball and hang out with specific people usually that watch. Everyone else here is just a cool little bonus. Oh yeah, James, that's a good way to deal with this and have a better Friday night. Did we just steal a base? Did we get away with it? Or did he get caught? Mace fan aside from these losers, you're actually entertaining. We'll definitely go to this channel. I appreciate you, Caden. Good looking out, man. I think the Tigers need to get a relief pitcher. It's a pass ball by Kirk that gets Meadows down to second. So one on, runner down to second with a 1-1 count. One away for Keith. Top of the order with the guy at second. Hey. Cool, DB. I don't really give a shit what you think about anything. Yeah, a guy like Bednar would be helpful. If we can get a guy like Mitch Keller, that would be helpful. That'll be a fly out, 2 away. Runner has to hold. Maybe Suarez, too, would be really, really helpful. Just to give us some power, like in the lineup. A guy like a good right-handed power bat would be nice. So Suarez would be really, really good. That'd be nice. If we can get those 3 guys, I think we can pretty much save the season. Again, the complexity of adding in like a good bat like Suarez, get some protection at green, probably frees up a little bit from torque. I don't know. That'd be helpful. That's like the dream get, but I don't know if we can pick him up because I don't know. A bunch of teams are going to be on. And our GM and team president can be kind of weird about trading. 1-1. But those are 3 guys that I feel like, though I think there's a good market around Suarez, I think Bednar and Keller would be good under the wire pickups, kind of. Joe Ryan and Quan. That would make sense. Those aren't bad pickups. Yeah, it's basically the same game as yesterday. And the Tigers get a guy over to second, but do nothing. Top of the 6th coming up. It's 6-1. Yeah, it sucks, Tom. It's boring. I'll never give up on my boys, though. I don't even want to trade for them. Mackenzie, not fucking what we'd have to give up for the way this team's playing. I don't even think it'd be worth trading and giving away our team now for this season. Why the fuck are we going to save this? He should be back probably next week. I don't know. Hopefully soon. He's doing rehab assignments, so soon, hopefully. Yeah, you know, I'll probably be the only guy left watching in a fucking month. It'll just be me watching my 60-60 Tigers like, damn, dude, it was such a good year. What the hell happened? Hanafy's in now. Top of the 6th. Yeah, we're still in first. As long as we can get it going, we'll be good. That would help, Nolan. Wish you'd stop texting me. The person who keeps texting me. This slump might be a good thing, not for my wallet, but for the team. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it'll get their head out of their ass and they'll play a little bit better down the rest of the way. Once they finally start playing better. Good they got it out of the way now. That kind of opens up August hot run into September hot run. So we'll see. Long season. I'm sure we'll be just fine. It is funny though that the reaction is basically that we'll never win again from people. It's like, no, I don't think that's how baseball works. But you know, things will probably be okay. Dodgers are having a tough time too. Looks like it's gonna rain there. It might. Still 2 full months of baseball. Yeah. Anyway, top of the sixth, 6-1, ball one. There's still a chance. All right, yeah, maybe James. That would take 7 runs to win the game. They have to score 6. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, but I don't think using a team that's lost 10 of 11 games is a good. Again, I don't want to take anything away from you, Red, but we're literally the worst metric to use to measure how your team's doing. You're facing a team that just got swept by Pittsburgh. But yeah, I guess I would use a team that's slumping really hard right now as a metric for how good your team is. Be like, dude, we're real good. We just handled the Tigers. And Pirates are like, yeah, we did that too. That wasn't even hard. We beat the shit out of the Tigers. Again, your team is playing very well, but we're not a metric stick to use for that at all right now. Like 2 weeks ago, yeah, we would have been a great metric stick to use for how well your team's playing. Right now, no. Do not be fooled by the record. We're dog shit the last since the All-Star break. Luke's grounds out, 1 away. Here's Springer. Again, you could say it's your team causing us to play that. Well, the Yankees are a metric. We're literally just not. Like, do you think a team that lost 2 of 3 to Texas, got swept by the Pirates, lost 2 of 3 to the Rays, and has been blown out in almost every one of those games, a good measuring stick for how good a team is playing right now? Like, again, just kind of think about that. I don't know who's going to pitch tomorrow. No idea. You can probably just look it up. I don't know. I'm not the coach. I don't know how they're going to handle it. I don't know. I don't manage that. Whoever they choose, I don't know. Trying to predict what the Tigers are going to do is near impossible. Cool. I get it, man, but like using again, you can use the Yankees as a metric all you want, but like we're not the metric to use to say you're a good team, because if beating the Tigers is a metric to saying you're a good team, does that mean the Pirates are a good team too, or the sub 500 Texas Rangers? Like, dog, like just again, Red, just think about what I just said. Again, I'm not taking anything away. You guys are a great team. I don't think you should measure how good your team is based on who you play and beat, though. It's just that you keep winning games and you're beating teams, like generally. I don't think you should try to measure your team's legitimacy off of beating teams. Like, that's a really weird thing to do. Just keep winning games. Why do you have to beat another team to consider your team to be good? You don't have to go to the Tigers game, Nolan, if you don't want to. You don't have to beat anybody specifically. You guys are just a good team in the American League. Again, inferiority complexes suck, dude. But like, you don't have to actually beat anybody to be a good team. You guys just are. It didn't come from like specifically beating like Houston or something. That's not how it works. That's not how the sports work. No, you're fine. I'm just like I might be aggressively explaining things because I'm not happy with my baseball team. But no, I don't agree with that. I think you guys are just a good team. Like you don't need validation from playing another team to be considered a good team, in my opinion. I also don't really think it matters that you like what you're like. In any sport, I genuinely don't think your opponent matters. Just win the game. 2-away. Because his team's up 6-1 and he didn't like the pitch. That's my guess. You can take a little bit of freedom when you're up 6-1. And he's probably safe at first. Oh, we actually got him. Hooray! Oh, never mind. It was a throwing error. Oh, they getting out though? What the fuck happened? What just happened? Oh, they got him anyway. All right. Yeah, all the good teams are playing bad, by the way. No singular good team is playing good baseball right now. Dodgers just gave up their 3-0 lead. It's still 3-2. I thought it said 3-3. Hey, Red, I appreciate you too, man. I'm sorry if I came off aggressive there. I didn't mean to. They say it was a throwing error by Hanafi. And it probably was. Hanafi probably chucked that shit at the ground like an idiot. Bottom of the sixth coming up. I don't even know who's hitting for Detroit. Let me see. Torres got out last. So it'll be Green, Torque, and Perez due up in the bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth, it's 6-1 Blue Jays. Oh, they changed it to Torque? Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Hey, we could use that. Put us back in the game. You'll probably get like 420 from us, hopefully. Yeah, Freddie, I mean, they are. Like, they really are. Go look at all the... literally, the only good team that isn't skidding is the Blue Jays. I'm genuinely not making that up. Like, every other good team is playing like complete horseshit right now. Many of the players are having career years. The Dodgers and Yankees been consistently good for years. Yeah, and Vic, it's not even the Tigers. Tigers are just having a weird run from last year. Like we've been good, and then we've been the best team in baseball since last August, and we've just shit our pants all of a sudden here. We'll be good again. We literally for a year straight, we've been one of the best teams in baseball, and then over the last month or so, we've been kind of shitty. And it's kind of culminating in this kind of dog shit end of the month. We'll be all right. I'm not too pressed, to be honest. It's very annoying. I'm very annoyed with the way we're playing. That's more so than anything. Because I still believe we'll make the playoffs. I just don't know how good we're going to do in the playoffs, though. Ball one. Bench is clear in St. Louis. Really, what happened? That's interesting. I like benches clearing. What's the drama? What's the tea? Derek Scooball's pitching tomorrow? Maybe. I think so. I think he's still on paternity leave though. Here's Green. Got a 1-1 count. Yeah, they have winning records, but I think they've I think Mariners have been playing really good lately. 1-2. But I think a lot of these teams are like 5-5 across their last 10. Tigers are obviously a lot worse, but nobody's playing great that was playing great prior to the All-Star break. It was all pretty much the exact same time. They all just started shitting their pants. Like they literally, like all the good teams at about the same time started playing really bad. What? I'm pretty sure the Jays a month ago were pretty sure they weren't selling because there was very obviously they were about to go on a run. A month ago, I was telling people it was silly to why are you talking about Bichette rumors? At the beginning of June, it was very obvious to me anyway the Jays weren't going to sell. I was like, oh, that's a team on the rise. They're going to be good this year. I used to fight people about Bichette rumors. I'd be like, why would we get Bichette? They're not trading him. They're going to be a fucking good team by the break. Though I would have loved to have traded. I wish you guys would. I wish the Blue Jays would be bad, so that way we could have traded for Bo Bichette. But no, they had to be fucking good. I think Torque just hit a home run. Hell yeah! Look at that, a Torque bomb. All right, 6-2. Maybe there's a comeback time. Hell yeah, there we go, Torkelson. His 23rd of the year. Hell yeah. Now you worried? I can see you shaking a little bit, Toronto fans. 6-2 now. Yeah. How do you like them apples? All right, 4-run game now. We can get back in this shit. Perez about to hit a double. You never know. We're a comeback oriented baseball team. Oh yeah, for fantasy. Yeah, you're just like, well, for fantasy, yeah, it would be pretty good. That Barrios is cooked right now. Watch this shit. Bang. Double. Difference in the Jays this year is their hitting coach. Last year's players trying to hit home runs. Yeah, that's our biggest problem right now too. I would say our team is very weirdly focused on home runs right now. But again, we're a very young team that has weird young team streaky tendencies. Someone hits a home run, they get hot, they all want to hit homers. It's a fucking annoying situation to deal with. Instead of like just trying to hit a single, everybody wants to play the hero. Because again, our team is 23, 24, 25, 23, 24. Like the team is very young, and that it's hard for them to shake that when they're young. You know what I mean? Because everybody wants to be the guy that breaks the team out of the slump right now. And instead of just like working together toward that goal, they're all like in their heads a little bit about it. Yeah, they all literally they all want to hit massive solo shots to tie the game. That's fucking stupid. Oh yeah, he's at 84 pitches. He might be done after this. It's also going to be the top of the seventh coming up. So, and that'll be the third out. McKinstry gets out. Yeah, trade for a slugger. Yeah, you don't want to upset a vibe. The Tigers need to get some power in the lineup. Some like right-handed power in the lineup, or else we're kind of cooked. Top seven, 6-2. Tigers get a run back at least. Hopefully they can keep it shut down. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna step out, rip a dart a few times. I'll be right back. I have to do that if I'm gonna finish this game out, so I can focus. Right back. All right, I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Hey, we got an out, one away. Nice. Need as many outs as we can. We need them to basically not hit. We need 9 straight outs from Toronto, basically, here to win this game. We need to score 3 runs each innings, and we can win. Really, we only need to do that twice, really. 2 3-run innings, and we win the game, and 9 outs. Really not that many, if you think about it. It basically just like tripled our run total for the entire post All-Star break output. Nothing crazy. Really, we just need 5 runs. Hey, that'll be the second out of the inning. Good job by Herder to get 2. I'm 69 years old. I'm a veteran in Erie VA hospital. My mental health has improved listening to you. And hey, I'm glad you're enjoying the streams, Eric. I'm really glad I'm able to bring you some kind of joy and, you know, I'm glad you enjoy the streams. I appreciate that, Eric. I'm glad I'm able to bring you some kind of lightness and joy. Sorry, I'm going to be gone the next week though. I'm going to be dealing with some health stuff. I'm going to be dealing with I'm going to have a surgery next week, but we'll be back after that. What's up, Gibbs? They hit Lopper Fido. Hell yeah, Nolan. We're getting outs now, playing good baseball. You never know. And then they hit Lopper Fido. Deals second, his first of the year. Not really, Mackenzie or Gibbs. I'm having mouth surgery because I have terrible teeth, and I got to get them ripped out. I'm having like 20 extractions and getting some fakes. I'll be looking pretty good looking. Runner a second, 2 away, 1-0, 2-0. Oh, damn it. Next month, on Monday, the 28th, so I'll be out for a week. I'll remind everybody every stream, and on Sunday there'll be posts and a whole bunch of other things. They have to break your jaw. Oof. What? Why do you need to have broken jaw? Why do they got to do that? You have like a condition? 2-1. Well, that's a foul ball, thank God. I literally thought that was a base hit. I was gonna be like, did they even try to field it, man? All right. 2-2 count. Runner at second, 2 away. Clement the hitter. He's the 8 guy in the lineup. Oh, damn, that sucks, dude. That's a brutal thing to just have to. There's no other way to fix it. They just that's just the way they do it. It's brutal. Sounds fucking terrible. You have an open bite. Ah, that sucks. Hey, there we go. Good inning for the Tigers. Actually, defensively, that was pretty solid. Now they just got to score 2 to 3 runs, and they're in a good spot here. 2 runs will be pretty good. Maybe 2-4-6 it. You'll be out for 6 weeks. Yeah, that sounds like about a 6-week injury. Good lord. Oh, okay. I see that. All right. Dingler, Meadows, and Baez. Need to get some runs. I'm going to go grab a little bit of pop right here because it's a commercial break. 7th inning stretch too, so it'll be a little bit longer of a break. I'll be back in like a minute. All we need is 6 outs and 4 runs. 6 out, 5 runs, and we win the game. Brandon Fisher will replace Barrios, a new pitcher in the game. It'll be Fisher in the game. He looks like he's got good numbers, so that kind of sucks. All right. Bottom of the 7th. Should be Dingler, Meadows, and Baez. You never know, Red. Tigers are, they used to be good at coming back in games, too. We used to be good late in games, offensively. Maybe suddenly the Tigers find their balls, their bats. Scratch 2, 4, 6. That's all you got to do. 2, 4, and then 1 more, and then you win. I'm telling you, it's not an impossible comeback. 2, 4, get 2, 6 more outs, and then you score 1 in the 9th and walk it off. 1-1. Methodical, very chill comeback. All right, let's see if we can get at least 2, at least maybe 1 even. That'd be cool. Just need a score here. Create pressure, take momentum. Called strike 2. That was, of course, they're going to give him calls too. That's awesome. Calls we have not gotten at all today. Exact same call was balls earlier in the game for Toronto, which is, Anyway, 2-2. Come on, Didi. We need a big hit. And 3-2. Walk will work too. We could use a walk. We could use a walk. Should have probably been a walk right there, but hey, that's okay. 3-2. Fuck. Like a foul out. Damn it. 1 away. No, and that's the only reason I call it out is because you guys, it's been called a ball for y'all this game, but for us, it was suddenly a strike to Keith. That's the annoying part. And then it leads to a foul out. Or he fouled out and, flew out in foul territory. 1 away. Inconsistent calls leading to what should have been a walk into a fly out. Because again, you take that pitch knowing that it was called, like a catcher takes that pitch specifically knowing it's been called a ball all game, and then it gets called a strike. It's like, all right, that's a load of horse shit. 0-1. Doesn't really change much, but again, it said it could be a guy at first with nobody out for Meadows. Now it's 0-2, nobody on. It is what it is. Meadows strikes out on 3 pitches. Here's Baez. Well, looks like there's not going to be a comeback. Damn, dude, White Sox are just on a mission right now. White Sox have the crazy Tigers turnaround from last year. Here's Baez with 2 away. Oh and 1. Well, I thought there might be a comeback here, but it looks like looks like that's not going to happen. 0 and 2. Swings at a ball. Yeah, he's back to whatever the fuck he was doing last year, too. 1-2. You gonna show any life, hobby, or are you just gonna strike out? At least he hit the ball, I guess. Yeah, he gave it a little bit of a ride, right to somebody, but no luck. Top of the 8th. Wagner, Lukes, and Springer. Top 8. Wagner, Luke, Springer. 6-2. Blue Jays lead. All right. Now it's just gonna have to be a 3 and a 2 run inning. That's all right. That's all right. We like to save it for the 8th and the 9th inning. Be more dramatic. That's okay. You don't got to get it all at once. Or you can get it all at once. You don't got to spread it out. There's no rule to how you score in baseball. 5-run walk-off 9th. You guys aren't even going to know what hit him. It'll be a solo homer, 3 walks, and a grand slam. Everyone will be stunned. I've already seen into the future. I've looked into like 31 billion different potential outcomes of this game, and the Tigers only lose in one of them. So we'll see if that actually happens. Yeah, because the Blue Jays put in like a dog shit pitcher in that. It might even been a position player. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure we probably wouldn't even be. I don't know. I'll save that for after the game. But the idea is, I think even if you put in a position player against the Tigers right now, they might fuck us up. Miles Straw will pinch hit here against Herder. Guessing Wagner's going to the Hall of Fame induction. Anyway, Straw will bat now. Straw, Lukes, then Springer here in the top of the 8th. Ball 1 to Straw. Former Guardian Miles Straw. Yep. Big mistakes for the Yankees tonight. Oh, that's not good. One, two. You got college football. How you like it, Seth? You enjoying it? You enjoying the game? Or do you not like it? I yawned when I said the first bit, so that's why I repeated myself. 2-2. Hey, they get straw. They get straw looking 1 away. It's updating. Nice. Hopefully you enjoy it, man. Hopefully you play the shit out of it. It's 0-2. 0-2 here on Luke's. Ball 1. 1-2. Tried to get him to chase. Nothing happened on that chase attempt. Just watched it like, what? I ain't gonna swing at that. Ooh. Two. You know what's funny is on Sunday I'll be streaming my last stream from this room, and then the next time you see me, I'll be in an entirely new environment. And another strikeout looking for Herder. That's 2 away. Since the Yankees, McMahon. Yeah, I mean it opens the door for Suarez a little bit. If the Giants win tonight, Phillies are back in first place. Oh shit. Phillies, Blue Jays World Series? Question mark. Here's Springer now. He's had a good game. What's up, Kevion? Doing good, man. Doing good. Just chilling. Watching some baseball like usual. Ball 1. Hopefully you've been well. You start in college in the fall, right? If you're going to it. 2-1. What's up, Jake? Yeah, I mean, we still got 2 bats. We still got 6 outs to play with. I mean, it's possible as long as we keep this 6-2. We only got to get 4 more outs in this game to still be alive. That's a base hit. Here's Guerrero now with the runner at first and 2 away. We've just not been able to get Springer at all today. He's only scored a singular run, so it's not like he's murdered us with it, but haven't been able to get him out. One on, 2 out. I'm gonna leave like I'm gonna see you when Pat start. Okay. Going to junior playing football. Got 2 D1 offers. Nice kid. Nice, man. That's awesome. Where are you Oh, okay, yeah, you're gonna be a junior this year. Okay. Nice, man. Hopefully you wind up going and taking those offers and playing some college ball. 1-1. Making some money off it. Gonna be second place, maybe. You got rained out. Oh, you did? Like actually got rained out, or was it just a bad game? Yeah, I never actually seen you guys get started. No, we're gonna lose to the Phillies probably really badly by the looks of it. Oh no. Oh, that's a flyout. All right. Well, let's go to the bottom of the 8th. We just need 2 or 3 runs here, 2 or 3 runs in the 9th. We can win this game. I think we're about to get rained out in this game, Max, and have to start it tomorrow because I think like this is a warm up. You don't need to donate, Kevion. Just keep your money for yourself, man. I appreciate the thought, though, as always. Appreciate you. Save your money up. Spend it on yourself. Give yourself something really nice. That's what I always tell people. Every time you want to donate money to a streamer, you should just save it for yourself. And then by like a month or two, see how much money you saved up and be like, wow, I would have given all this away. Never ask me if you would how to donate to me because I'll try to talk you out of it. I'd prefer I make enough money off people with the advertisements. So that's all good. I'll be right back. It's the bottom of the 8th. I'm gonna rip a dart a few more times and then finish out the rest of this game. I'll be right back. Give me like 1 minute. Sorry, just had to help with something. Called one away. There's Jones pops out. The Rays of the Blue Jays kryptonite. Are they, Vincent? Max Anderson just walked off for the Seawolves. We could really use something like that. Here's Torres, though. All the way, it's 1-2. Sorry about the delay there. I was helping with something really quick. That's a ball. Nice. No swing. White Sox up 10-0. They're looking like they can add more, too. They got a runner at third with only one out. Two, or 3-2 rather. Hey, a walk would be cool. At least it puts a guy on. Nah, and he's out. 2 away. 6-2, 2 out, bottom 8. Blue Jays up 4. Tigers looking like they're gonna save it all for the 9th. Here's Riley Green. Apple TV sucks. Yeah, it's not great. Oh, Phillies Yankees are on Apple TV. Swinging strike 1. Swings at 2 bad ones. Takes a bad one at least. 1-2. Hoffman's warming up in their bullpen. Damn. Green strikes out. Top 9. 6-2. I'll be right back again. I still want to help out with something real quick. We'll go to the top of the 9th. Hopefully we can hold them to 0 so we have a shot in the bottom half. I'm back. Going to come to Torque, Perez, and McKinstry next inning. Hartlieb is in the game for the Tigers. The new call-up, Jeff Hartlieb. Aaron Judge sucks against the Phillies. That sucks. He's grounded out and flied out. Eey. It's a rough game. Richette, Barger, and Kirk. Daylight count has gone way up since we played the Blue Jays. Just got here. Been working way too much and missing games. I'm sorry, Jody. Yeah, the view count's been pretty up. I think there's a lot of Blue Jays fans watching and hanging out. Always appreciate it. But yeah, it's been pretty good numbers. Sucks we can't win the games anymore. We've been playing poorly. 0-1. Gotta hope we turn it around at some point. Not really much we can do anymore except just hope that that at some point the day comes when they're no longer doing this. 0-2. I'm confident they'll find their way. Just might take a little bit longer still. Hopefully not much longer. Oh, and 2 for Bichette. Another son of an alt MLB player in Dante Bichette. That'll be a fly out, one away. It'd be cool, Nolan. That'd be nice. Same here, Jody. I know it's tough to have it, but like it's also like, baseball is a long season. We've had a bad couple weeks. Hopefully they get it right in the next week or so, and then heading for the rest of August. A's over the Astros 9-0. It is nice to see teams like the Cubs not playing great. Tampa Bay's getting beat on pretty bad. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, we're not the only team playing bad. And these are like teams that have consistently not played great lately. Excuse me. Sorry to cough into the mic. 1-1. 2-1. Probably be a quick out for me tonight, though. You know what's crazy is crazy as this. Well, actually, not that crazy. It's been a really quick game outside of like the 4th and 5th inning. 3-1. Hopefully not this inning. Quick inning. Game on. Yeah, they walked him. Fuck. 1 on, 1 out for Kirk. Let's hope for a double play. Be pretty cool. Ball 1. Well. You got to throw actual pitches they swing at for like double plays and ground balls. Not 5 shitty ass pitches basically in a row. I don't think Barker's stealing here. I don't know why we're wasting our time with that. It all works out in the end. It hasn't worked out. It's the end. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, Eric. I like that. I like the way that was written. Works out. Not the end. Okay, I got you. 2-1. 2-1. 2-2, swing and strike. Could really use a nice ground ball or something here. Maybe turn 2. Can we get a strike 3? And they did get a strike 3. He goes down swinging. 2 away for La Perfido, who's been a tough out for the Tigers tonight. 2 for 3 with the hit by pitch. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Too well. Oh, is that your prediction? That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'd do that trade. $3-0 for La Perfido. Maybe not. I don't know about Owen Hall, though. And he steals the base. Oh, they walked him. 2 on. 2 out for Clement. Hope they can get Clement here to get out of the inning. Oh, 1 on a foul ball. Yeah, it wasn't great, Seth. Almost hit him again. Damn. Well, you should stop crowding the plate. You almost get hit twice in the same game. That's probably your fault at some point. And that'll be a pop out. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. Tigers keep it a 4-run game, so they have a legitimate shot still in this game. 5 to win, 4 to tie. Let's get her done. Torque, Perez, and McKinstry. It's about to be 6-5. 3 bats. Here we go. Big time comeback coming. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Blue Jays won't even know what hit them. Torque, Perez, McKinstry. I see 3 runs. 4 runs by Meadows and Dingler. Meadows might just walk this game off, really. Never even heard of somebody so mid in my whole life. Was he got like a 15+ ERA? Some 15-year-old Make-A-Wish kid. We're about to pummel him. If not, you guys are cheating, and I'll expose you. Yeah, never even heard of her. Don't care. Tigers, that just guarantees we're not even going to get out in our comeback tonight. I've already seen the future. I know what's going to happen. Genuinely don't even need to watch this. I may just end the stream and we can just assume the Tigers win this game. I think that might be the best way forward here. I think we could just assume, we could all just agree the Tigers win. In your meditation practice, we'll send positive vibes and imagine you're healing. Appreciate you, Eric. Let's send them to the Tigers and hopefully they can get some wins in. Yario Rodriguez is in now, as you guys said. I wish there was a little bit more tension in this game, knowing that we win this quite easily with no outs in the bottom of the ninth. Is a little de-stressing. Work up, ready to hit a solo homer again, make it a 6-3 game. Then Perez gets on, McKinstry hits a bomb at 6-4. Dingler gets on, and Meadows walks it off. Already seen it happen. What you got to say? I'm going to be surprised. Called strike one. Who has 48 home runs this year? Oh, one here on Torque. Ball one. They're afraid to pitch to him. I get it. He's trying to delay the. Oh, he threw it right down the middle that time. It's 1-2. Well, don't I look like a bit of a dumbass? You are an idiot. Come on, man. Doug. Yo. Go go, man. At least say you, not your, like your are. Two. Van Torque hits a home run at 6-3. Oh my god, I can't believe it's happening. Nobody out, 6-3. I'm just gonna lie. Here's Perez. I think it's funnier if I just pretend like it's happening. Just delusionally be like, well, 6-3 now. Yeah, exactly, Eric. Well, hopefully the slump ends anyway soon. Anyway, one away. Here's Perez. I actually realize it's not a good idea to make it up when people aren't in the same room as me. 0-1. That don't matter. 1-1. Maybe we can still split the series. Who knows? Two and one. Well, GG to the Toronto fans. It was a fun game, not really, but hey, we didn't get really blown out. We only lost by 4 tonight, so that's not too bad. We're on the way back, almost all the way there. Just need a couple more games, and maybe we're right. You know, maybe better fielding is only like a 4-2 loss. Anyway, 2-1 on Perez. Yeah, probably a good idea to not use guys if you don't need to, especially against a struggling offense. But again, thank you to everyone who's watched and left a like and everything like that. I appreciate that a ton. Helps the stream out, help the channel out. We'll be live again tomorrow to cover that game. I'll look at what time it is shortly. I think it's another night game. Prefer it to be a day game, but whatever. 2-2. And then Sunday we'll be live, and then I won't be able to cover the Tigers for the next week. So I'll be recovering from mouth surgery. Yeah, Tigers didn't play good. Another bad day, another part of their slump and slide. Just doesn't seem to be ending. Hopefully they figure it out. That'll be the second out of the inning. 2 down after Perez flies out. But yeah, so I'll pretty much be ending right as the game comes to a conclusion. Maybe it'll turn our way. It's an early evening game tomorrow and a day game Sunday. Okay. I'm guessing tomorrow's like 6 o'clock then. Well, I'll just go. Look, we already know what's gonna happen. Fucking whatever. Let's see. EI. Oh, it is 6:10. That is an early game. 6:10 tomorrow, so we'll be live for that. Then I'll miss the entire Diamondback series, the Philly series. I might catch game the last of the Philly series, maybe. Well, that'll be a ground out ball game. GG Toronto, enjoy the win. You guys will go to 62 and 42, 20 games over. We'll fall to 60 and 45, just 15 games over now. We're starting to free fall. We've lost 10 games of our, at one point, being 25 over. Now we're down to 15. How fast it can all come collapsing in. Hopefully tomorrow we play better. Hopefully tomorrow we can get back onto the winning side of things and start playing a lot better baseball, a lot more consistent baseball. Yeah, GG to Toronto. Congrats on your guys' win. Congrats on the best record in the league. Hopefully we can take that away from you tomorrow. All right, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. I'm going to get out of here because I've got things I want to go get done and whatnot. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night, everybody. As always, it's go Tigers, go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. Thank you all so much for a fun stream tonight. This time I don't have to really apologize. I didn't yell at everybody. So have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we play better and can win, but we'll see. Have a good night. Peace out, and go Tigers as always and forever. Bye-bye. Go Tigers.